Hi, welcome to the Yoga Studies Institute. This is Paola Pimentel. Today we're going to have a 30-minute practice, flow into flexibility. Today we're going to talk about Abhyasa. I am very grateful for you to be a part of this class with me. The class is intended for intermediate to advanced practitioners, but if you're just a beginner, want to come along and practice with me, get your props ready, okay? Because sometimes we just need them. We have to accept it. And it's fine. The aim of the practice is not the posture itself. It's the road that takes you into the practice. So just focus on that. Today, we're going to talk about Abhyasa. Abhyasa comes in the Yoga Sutra of Master Patanjali in the first chapter. Abhyasa refers to renunciation in the sense of stop doing what you know is not allowing you to move forward into your path. Sometimes we do things that we know that they're not that right. And if you just stop doing that, you would aim for something better. You would have more time to study. You would have more time for the family. You would have more time for work. But we just have these guilty pleasures that we just love to grasp onto. And then we just love to have these kind of attachments. So Abhyasa talks about letting those attachments go in order to leave room for something else. The Yoga Sutra mentions another verse that says, Satu dirga kala naryantara satkara asevito bhumi, which means you must build your practice strongly from the foundation. So it's constant, it doesn't have any gaps, so you can have a strong path built from scratch. So Abhyasa is related to this. You have to have a practice. If it means getting up early in the morning to feed your family, or getting up early in the morning to go to work, or doing your asana every day, or having this seconds of meditation, whatever it is that your practice is today at, just try to think how this Abhyasa, removing obstacles, removing these wrong attachments, is going to allow you to succeed. We all want to get to that level when we reach our highest potential. Okay? So we're going to start by standing in front of our mats, placing our palms together, bring your heels together, big toes together, aligning your spine, bring your coccyx a little forward. And if you feel comfortable, you can chant with me an opening Om. Let's inhale. Om. Palms to the sides, reach up, fold forward, right leg goes back, knee on the floor, open your chest, left knee goes back, chest and chin. Open, Bhujangasana, downward facing dog, right foot comes forward, left knee on the floor, open your chest. Big step forward with the left knee, forward, palms together and up. Fall forward and down, left leg goes back, knee on the floor, open the chest. Right knee goes back, chest and chin down. Hips on the floor, open the chest, downward facing dog. Left foot comes forward, right knee on the floor. Big step forward, palms together. Fold forward, right leg goes back, knee on the floor. Open your chest. Left leg goes back, chest and chin. Open Bhujangasana. From here, go into Balasana. And once more, you're going to come closer on your mat. Another Bhujangasana, straight up into downward facing dog. Right leg goes forward, knee on the floor. Big step forward with the left foot. Fold, palms together, up, back to center. Open the chest. Fold forward. Left leg goes back, knee on the floor. Open the chest. Right knee goes back. Chest and chin come down. Open back to Balasana. Close to your mat. Once more Bhujangasana. Directly to downward facing dog. Left foot comes forward. Knee on the floor. Opening your chest. Big step forward with the right foot. Bend your knees. Grab your legs from behind. Hold your head there. Let it fall freely down towards the mat. Hold there. Palms together in front. Reach up towards the sky, back to center. Big step with the right foot back. Come up into Virabhadrasana 1. Look up towards your palms, palms together, straightening the right knee. Interlacing your hands from behind, press down and up. And now bring the left shoulders toward the left knee, or you can fold more and more. Release your hands, hand on the floor, right hand. Twist your hips down and lift your left arm up towards the sky. You're gonna look forward and you're gonna come back into a down warrior 2, Bend your knee, hold it there. Just stay steady. Extended warrior, palm goes back towards the right leg, left arm comes up. When you exhale, you can either stay here, first level, second level here, third level comes all the way down. Right hand can stay towards the sky or can come towards the waist. You can stay here, bringing your arm forward directly into Ardha Chandrasana. Bring this leg back and forward, and let's try to find balance. Bend the knee forward. You can stay here, or you can wrap your hands around your knee, open your chest, bring your hips forward, and look up to the sky. Keep the leg together, close to your body, and come up into a warrior 3. You can keep your hands behind your hips, to the sides or to the front. Back into warrior 2. Exhale. Inhale with your arms, extending your knee. Exhale, bending your knee, come and bring down your arms. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, looking up. When you exhale, just hold it there, a little moment to reflect. What little thing can you stop attaching to? Creating space for something new. Abhyasa. Those little things you can start doing to build a strong foundation for you. Okay, palms to the floor, right leg stays back, right knee comes back from the plank or from the knees, chaturanga, or chest and chin. Press up and forward, downward facing dog. Right leg comes forward, directly into warrior 1. Palms together, just stay there, bend the knee, hold the posture, just hold it there. Don't move around. Interlacing your hands from behind, open your chest, thinking about all these obstacles you want to remove to enhance your practice, to compromise more. You want to have that commitment. Now your shoulder comes to your knee or your forehead comes down to the floor. Releasing your hand, left hand on the floor, twist your hip, lifting your right arm up. Just for fun, maybe you want to open the chest. Releasing the posture, come up into a warrior 2. Extended warrior, left palm back, right palm up. And from here, you can go directly into Ardha Chandrasana, right hand forward, left hand can stay here in your hip, or you can lift it up towards the sky. Last level is looking up to the sky too. Now try to bring the leg, try to control it, not touching the floor. Bring the knee up and forward. You can wrap your fingers around your knee. Stay here or bringing your hips forward. Opening the chest. Find balance there. And from here, you can just release and find your balance in warrior three, here, or here, or here. So whatever you choose to do. Back to warrior two. Offer your postures today. Just commit. Maybe just the fact of standing on your mat every day is a challenge for you. And you have to let go of those extra 15 minutes on your bed, or not being able to stay very late up at night because you want to wake up early and do your thing. So whatever it is that you need to remove, whatever little or big obstacle, just think about it today and dedicate it to your practice. Whatever your practice is, maybe your practice is being a doctor or a parent or a teacher. Inhaling, coming up. Exhale, come down. Up and down. Up and down, and just hold it there. More, a little lower if you can. Join me here. Palms comes down to the floor. Plank pose or chest and chin, whatever you choose. Opening up your chest and downward facing dog. We're going to bend our knees and we're going to come down towards the mat. We're going to fold our mats in front and we're going to walk our knees forward. Now, if Ustrasana is a posture that's familiar to you, don't wait for me to hear to tell all the different ways to get into the posture. Just go ahead and do it. If you're not used to Ustrasana, maybe one block or a book, you can use a book at home, comes in handy. So you're going to keep the block or the book close to your heel. So you can turn the toes inside. You can press the hips forward. You can place your palms behind your hips, roll your shoulders back, and press up. And this is a really good Ustrasana. You can just stay here. The focus is opening your chest. If you want to go deeper, maybe the block helps you to see if you can come lower. If this was easy, maybe this level is great. But then just switch to your heels. Maybe both arms can come down and you can grab both heels. And release, coming forward. Sit on your heels. If it's too hard for you to come to the heels, use a block and sit there. Bring your hands towards your knees, chin close to your chest, and just take a couple of breaths there. And you can remove the block. Second chance for Ustrasana. You can go much deeper. You can just stay where you were, okay? So deeper posture. You're gonna keep the feet all the way down, not using your toes. You wanna bring those hips forward, 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 and you wanna reach out towards the heels. Open your chest a little more. More advanced practitioners can just practice bringing all the top of the head down. Just stay there. And you can come up. Seat on your heels once more. Hands on your knees, chest and chin together. Awesome. Let's now unfold our mat. Straighten it up forward. We're gonna straighten up the legs forward too. We're gonna gain the hips back. We're gonna press the heels forward and we're gonna bring the feet together. Now, align your spine, bring your shoulders leveled up with your hips. Tall spine, press from the back of your legs down towards the mat. Don't press the knees. Use the muscles behind your legs. Muscles, 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 just adhere to your mat. Now, open your chest, lifting up your side. Look forward, and we're gonna fold forward. We're gonna try to reach out to our toes. If it's too easy for you, you can reach out for your feet. If it's too easy for you, maybe you can take a bind and that bind comes across, or maybe you can use a block and that is gonna help you go further. Now take a deep inhale, and when you exhale, fold down and forward. Looking forward and up, release. Now, index, middle, and thumbs are gonna wrap around the big toes. So you're gonna keep the left leg forward and you're gonna bend the right knee. So maybe this is a good level for you. You can just stay there. Maybe you can just lift the foot off the floor. Maybe you can kick back that knee, open your chest, and sometimes people can just talk on the phone here. So there you go. And let's switch. Now using the opposite side, bend your knee, open your hips as if you were throwing an arrow. You're using your bow. And release. Amazing. Quick headstand. Any variation you want to try, if you have a favorite, just go ahead and do it. If you already practice it, if you don't practice a headstand, stay with me. We're going to close our eyes. First, we're going to cross our legs, close our eyes, and place both hands on top of the crown. And just imagine we're in the most beautiful headstand of your life. You don't want to practice headstand if nobody else is near around you. Or option number 2, you can always come into the hare pose, which is coming on floors, tabletop, arms come closer to the knees, elbows bend backwards, top of your head down. You can stay here or here. Option number 3, from there you can just walk your feet towards your elbows and maybe bring the knees on top of the elbows, or maybe just go for the full headstand. So whatever you choose to be at, just enjoy the ride. Just stay there and try to think about the obstacles. Maybe I have an obstacle in my mind that is preventing me from creating space for new postures in my practice. Maybe I have an obstacle in my eating habits that it's making me eat all this bad food that is not helping me have a flexible body or a healthy body for my practice. I don't know. Just figure it out. You can come down, and you can come down into Balasana, forehead on the floor. And come back slowly up. Amazing. Perfect. Okay, so let's try a little balance on your arms, shall we? We're gonna try to do some Bakasana. So we're gonna come on the top of our toes, and we're gonna sit on our heels here, and you're gonna find your balance on your toes. You're gonna take a twist to one of the sides, bringing the elbow to the knee and the other elbow to the hip. So Bakasana wants to show you if you can find balance there. Just lift your feet back, and try to lift the legs off the floor. I'm gonna do it to the side so you can see it. So if I were here, you're looking at me, front, and then you take a twist to the side and you bring your elbows inside. And then you lean forward and maybe one foot can come up, maybe the next one can come up. And maybe if you're more advanced, you can spread the legs around, try to fly there and come back. Amazing. Let's try the other side. Same thing. Elbow to the knee, the other elbow to the hip. You can just swip your feet back or spread the legs. And come back. Amazing. Let's sit on the mat. Feet together. Baddha Konasana. Bring the heels closer to your pubic bone, shoulders away from your ears. Fall forward. Maybe this is your level, maybe you can go deeper. Release, come up, string the left leg to the side, keeping the right knee bent and the heel close to your groin. We're gonna take a little twist to the right side, right hand behind your hips, left hand on top of your thigh. Look above and away from the right elbow and shoulder, and walk your left hand towards the left foot. Right hand comes up, try not to cover your face. You can just stay here, or you can go deeper, whatever you're gonna do. But try not to cover your face and do this just to reach out. Okay, just keep it open. Amazing. Let's do the other side. So maybe during this practice, you have been realizing what are the little things, the little obstacles you have to get rid of. Sometimes they're hard to give up. It doesn't mean you have to stop this class and after this practice, you have just to stop at the same time. It takes practice, but every little thing, every little effort you do is gonna allow you to plant the seeds. To finally get rid of that little thing that is creating trouble and allow you to practice better. Awesome. Let's release. And let's bring our feet together at the front. Bringing your back vertebra by vertebra. You're gonna come up into a bridge pose. You can support it or not. And if you know the posture, just getting there. If you don't, bring the heels closer to your hips. Bring your shoulders behind your chest as close as you can and release your hands. Deep inhale, press down the heels to lift up your hips. And slowly come down. Okay. Bring your feet together, spread your knees to the sides, grab your elbows and bring them back. Now, step your feet on your mat to the edges of the mat. Bring the knees together. And if you were grabbing one hand on top of the other, just switch your arms and bring those arms back. Now, take a deep inhale. And when you exhale, bring the back all the way down to the mat. Now lift your legs, cross the right leg on top of the left one. The hands are going to take the feet that are in front of them, and you're going to take a twist to the left side because the left hand is on top of the right one. So you're going to bring the right leg to the left, and you're going to look above your right shoulder. Release, switch legs, hands towards the feet. Now the right hand pulls the left leg to the side and you look up and move the left shoulder to the side. Release back to the center. Bring your knees close to your chest, rock to the sides. Now, bring your forehead to your knees. Take a deep inhale. And extend your body as a starfish. Close your eyes and let your body fall into Shavasana. Gently, softly. Exhale. Take a moment to observe. What are the things that you need to start doing to remove obstacles from your life? Sometimes your goal is not even something very spiritual. Maybe it's just having a promotion at work. What attitude, what activity is preventing you from getting there? Plant the right causes for that to happen. So very gently, we're going to start waking up, feeling our whole bodies, moving our fingers and our toes, maybe our wrists and our ankles. Taking a deep inhale through our noses and exhaling through our mouths. Extending, flexing, bending, twisting, whatever the body is asking you to do. If you're facing up, take a twist to one of your sides in fetal position and slowly come up and join me on a seated pose. Try to find a nice sitting position where you feel comfortable. Close your eyes. Review what you have practiced today. The time you've invested, maybe the little extra efforts you had to take to join this class. tiny obstacles you've removed to hold a steady practice. And rejoice. Use them to plant the right seeds and the right causes to see your future change. If you feel comfortable, you can chant with me a closing Om. Let's inhale. Thank you very much for letting me guide this 30-minute practice with you. I look forward to seeing you around in our courses or classes. We have such amazing content. Take a tour around our platform. See you around. Thanks.